Hello, it is my pleasure to present to you a small guide to your accelerated math course. It's for students who are either enrolled in college math and need to complete at least pre-calculus for their major, or enrolled in college algebra and similarly need to complete at least pre-calculus for their major. So you might be wondering why you should bother to accelerate. Well, the traditional math sequence for STEM majors, depending on where you've placed, could take at least 4 semesters, if not longer, depending on what your major requires. So if you started in college math, it would take you another 3 semesters to get to Calculus 1. The accelerated sequence looks a little bit different. So the first scenario is if you began in college math, your first semester, you would want to try and do college math and college algebra in one term, which would mean you would shorten that 4-semester sequence by 1 semester and get to Calculus 1 by semester 3. Anything further, again, depends on your major. Your second scenario for students who are placed into college algebra or up-placed into college algebra by their department, you would start off with college algebra and pre-calculus in 1 semester, and then move on to calculus in semester 2. So for scenario A, those are the college math 1108 students. Your to-do list: try and finish college math by October 31st, which includes your final exam. You're going to add the college algebra course to your Hawks dashboard, and you'll complete the course by December 6th. You'll take the final by December 15th at the latest, and that exam date will be determined by the course and section in which you're registered for college math. Note that you are not adding another course to your schedule this semester. You're not changing your registration right now. So a little bit more in scenario A for college math 1108 students. You might be wondering when you would take your quizzes. So the traditional pacing is here in blue. You'll see test 1 is around September 26th, depending on your professor's schedule. Test 2 around October 15th, and so on. Finishing this college math class in 1 semester as paced traditionally. If you're interested in the accelerated track, you will want to keep in mind the following due dates. Test 1 should be done by September 10th, then the 24th, then October 15th, and the 29th, finishing on or before Halloween, October 31st. You must have an overall grade of 73% or higher in order to move on to the transition course, college algebra. Plan on doing that course November 1st to December 6th, and then plan on taking the college algebra final during finals week during your section's dedicated date and time. Again, as determined by your professor. You can always check your syllabus for that date. For those students who are beginning in college algebra but need to get at least through pre-calculus and probably higher than that, your to-do list looks like this. You're going to finish your course in college algebra by October 24th, including the final exam. You're going to add the pre-calculus course 1115 to your Hawks dashboard, and you'll complete that course by December 8th, taking the final, just as the previous scenario, by December 15th on the date and time scheduled for your class that you were enrolled in, original class, college algebra. When would you take your quizzes? This looks almost similar to the previous scenario. Your first test, which is originally scheduled for around September 19th, depending on who your instructor is, should be taken by September 10th. So on or before that date. And then you can see the subsequent quiz dates in this column in red. Feel free to pause here and take a screen grab. Your final exam is going to be on or before October 24th, and you must have an overall grade of 73% or higher in order to move on to the next course, which is pre-calculus. Okay, if you do not achieve that grade, you will be remediating your work and then taking pre-calculus, hopefully in a future semester. Then you will continue on to pre-calculus. There are only 2 modules that you will need to complete in that course if you do all of this in college algebra successfully, and then you'll take your pre-calc final, again, during finals week with your sections that you originally scheduled for in college algebra. So there's effort required. The work, be prepared to spend an additional time working outside of class, so about 10 to 12 hours total per week. Be prepared to ask for help. So aside from your professor's office hours, you can get help in the Math Zone, live or on Zoom. Be sure to check Navigate for that. Center for Learning Resources is another great resource on campus. They tutor in all subjects, not just in math. And Accessibility Resource Center, if you're registered with ARC, they also have tutors that can work with you one-on-one. So lots of help available. And then Commit. It will be challenging, but celebrate your small victories. So every web test that you complete, every module that you finish, and be okay with productive struggle. So it's okay to make mistakes as long as you're learning from them and again, seeking help to remediate them. So a lot of questions that come up. One is, if you're successful, do you get credit for 2 math courses? And the answer is no. You're enrolled in a 3-credit course, and so you will receive 3 credits and the letter grade for the highest level course you complete. So if you completed both college algebra and Precalculus by December, and you did it successfully with a C or higher, you will get the grade for the Precalculus on your transcript, okay? We take care of that at the end of the semester. Just to reiterate, you want to make sure that you're getting help on this journey. So buddy up with another student or multiple students who are doing the same accelerated path and get help from Math Zone, CLR, and ARC. If you have questions, speak with your academic advisor, discuss your plan with your math instructor during office hours, and good luck.